All right, we're on hole number 7 of the East Coast Tournament. Ran Monday's practice round of the Rookie Division. Let's go to Golf Clash Notebook and check out hole number 7. That hole right there is going to just, hole number 6 is going to, there's 4 holes in this tournament that are going to eat people's lunch, and that's going to be one of them. This hole right here, hole number 7. Yeah, if I can get the thing to quit bouncing around. This par 3 right here is going to eat a lot of people's lunch. Now, if you have a rocket and it's high enough level, and let's see, it's going to be somewhere up in the probably 8, 9, 10 level. You can engage this with a lower power ball and come at it with your rocket and use backspin. If you have an upper power ball, we can use our Guardian and do the same thing depending on which way the wind's blowing. So I don't know which way the wind's blowing out here yet, so I'm going to bring a couple different bags. I would prefer, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's at least 6 legitimate ways to play this hole. And I want to do the one that gets me the farthest forward so that I can get away from that sand. So it's one of those two. And it's either going to be, if I'm with my rocket, I could probably use any ball. If I'm with my Guardian, I think I'm going to need a Katana. So it's going to be one of those 2 clubs. And it's going to be, if I switch to my rocket, I'm just going to drop down to a Marlin. But I think I need a Guardian. And I need a Titan in order to get my Guardian up there if the wind's blowing right. So let's see which way the wind's blowing. Let's go out there and check it out. We're going to decide right here what the club's going to be for the rest of the week. I'd really like to engage it with my Guardian. That's my preferred shot. But rockets 1. You have to remember too, if you decide to use your rocket, you're going to be in minimum club. So I think the rocket's somewhere, it's a pretty accurate club. So it's going to be at its minimum number. So you can overdraw it. If you do its max number instead of its minimum number, you're down there in that area, you can actually overdraw it. And that's one way to play it. That's when I was playing Tour 6 when I first started, that's the way that I played this hole, was to bleed it up from the left-hand side, bring it across. Tighten. Let's see if my Guardian can get up there. Right at the red line right there. Right at it. Three, 5. That is 3 rings is 3, 6. Man, I hate going into the sand like that. I'm gonna hit it straight forward. Isn't it perfect? And bleed it down towards the hole. I love the Guardian shot on this. Takes all the, what eats people's lunch is all of those traps that are out there in front. And if you can do the Guardian shot like that, you can avoid all that. I mean, you're straight at it. You've got a great shot looking at it every time. Oh, and I made that putt again. I got to quit thinking making putts. All right, it's a draw. Now I'm going to have to forfeit the next one. So I don't qualify today. All right, that's how to make that hole very easy. And you have a serious look at a hole-in-one. So it's not like we're sacrificing our hole-in-one shot. I actually think that the hole-in-one from over there is a lot more repeatable, or at least you can get close like that every time because of how close you are to the cup. And that will definitely be how I'm going to play this hole for the rest of the week. So I'm going to bring my Guardian and a Titan. The King of Balls. All right. That was hole number 7. Thanks for watching.